Sure.
What? So I enjoyed the abandonment class a couple weeks ago. Thank
Oh,
you.
good. Yeah, yeah.
What about doubt? Do you have a process for doubt?
Good. Boy, doubt. That's a good one. Let me think about that for a sec. Doubt. Does that happen often, or is it just about a particular thing, or
It happens often.
happens often? How about decision making? Like, how's the decision making process?
Mm,
Like, if when it comes time to make a decision, is that where the doubt kind of comes up?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Okay, so I'll run a couple of things by you,
Okay.
and we'll have to explore it a little bit. Like a lot of times with something like this, I'd like to maybe go a little bit deeper and go, well, why is it there, or this or that. But let's just treat it for what it is at first and see how it responds. And if it doesn't respond, then we'll go deeper on it. But
Okay.
just see what happens with simple treatment.
Okay.
And so two oils that I would say are your best bets.
Yep.
One is Litsea cubeba,
How do you spell that?
Litsea, and then new
Okay.
word, Cubeba,
Okay.
Litsea cubeba.
Okay.
And then the other one, which is actually a little bit stronger choice, is Palo Santo.
Okay.
Yeah, and you could try putting it on like several drops on the wrist. I would probably lean more towards the Palo Santo, by the way.
Okay.
I put several drops on the wrist and probably a little bit on the solar plexus, a little bit on the throat.
Okay. So
Um,
wrist, solar plexus,
and throat.
and okay. Okay.
You could also do a salt bath with it from time to time. Definitely, you can do inhalations with it.
Okay.
I don't know that you even need to follow a pattern. You could probably just inhale it
Okay.
and call it good.
All right.
But I think if you did that, daily for a little bit of time, like within a few days or a week, you probably would notice that the doubt is diminishing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we can always go deeper on it, but sometimes you've done like a bunch of the work that's underneath, and sometimes it still just needs to be mopped up a little bit more on the surface. And let's just start with that.
Okay.
Let's just mop it up and see what happens, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
And
Excellent.
so, yeah. Tendency to be super critical of yourself, or just not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any like pain or inflammation down in the low gut?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would also do like a little bit of yarrow from time to time for your low gut.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the application for that?
That would be internal. Like you could do like a week or two in a row, but like after 2 to 3 weeks, take a break for like a week or two, just because if you take yarrow internally for long periods of time, it will start to interfere with iron absorption. You would have to go at it for a while. You know what I mean? But rule of thumb is after about 2 to 3 weeks, give yourself at least a break of about a week. But you could honestly just treat it when it flares up a little bit. But I would keep it calm, because it makes it easier to treat, like if there is a flare up. But, yeah.
So that's 2 to 3 drops in water once a day.
Yeah. And if
do that basically for a week and then take a week off.
Yeah. And then if you start to have a flare up in that part of your body, in the low gut, that's your new best friend right there. Boy, that will calm it down usually really quick. Yeah, really quick. The thing that's great about that is sometimes when the gut gets irritated, it gets inflamed, and You could,
Okay, wait. I had said I had a low back problem.
oh, low
Now
back.
I,
I just said
now
low
I
back.
also have constipation at the same time, but I'm figuring that that's other things going on.
That's probably other things. Yeah, I was
Okay.
looking at more of like inflammation in the low gut, low back.
Yeah.
Okay, skip what I said about the yarrow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more for like low gut,
Okay.
like the small intestine and things. Low back, sharp pain, or is it achy?
I would say usually achy unless I do something stupid, like have to move a lot of river rock or something like that in front room.
Okay, yeah, and so is your work real stressful?
Not anymore.
Okay, but it has been in the past.
Yeah, it was when I was working. I'm at the senior citizen not working anymore status. So
Good for you. Hmm.
so I when it hurts, it's more down to the ache. Kind of.
Yeah, so you could rotate probably basil
Mm-hmm.
and then some sort of pain relief like birch tar or the pain relief blend. If you don't have those, even just helichrysum,
Okay.
and rotate the application back and forth.
Okay.
After a couple of weeks of doing that, then start working in some form of pepper and just keep rotating it out. But at first, unwind the back a little bit.
Yeah.
The pepper will increase circulation. It's still antispasmodic, but it will start to loosen the fascia up. But
Okay.
you're going back and forth between the basil and the helichrysum to kind of unwind the tension in the area, and you're doing it to flush out some of the lymph in the area. Because a lot of times when you have achiness, it's stagnant lymph, and in the low back it's going to be natural that the muscles around the spine tense up, and so the basil is going to reduce the splinting of the joint substantially. So yeah, use the basil there.
Okay. All right. And let's see, any particular pepper?
Any of the peppers will work. Pink, black, white, any of them will work. Yeah.
All righty. Good. Excellent. Thank you.
You're so welcome.